Happy Father's Day from here at First Line Equipment. Today we are going to make a special treat for Dad to show just how much we appreciate him. We're going to make a nice coffee cocktail that we like to call the cold fashioned. Now this is just a take, a little caffeinated take on the traditional old fashioned, and for this recipe you're going to need only a few ingredients. For this recipe you will need light brown sugar to make a simple syrup, aromatic bitters, an orange, and some quality bourbon, and last but certainly not least, some strong chilled coffee. We actually prefer to use cold brew just because the process of cold brew, it keeps all the flavors in and doesn't have as much bitterness, so we suggest to do that, but you can use any coffee that your dad likes. So the first step we're gonna do is make a simple syrup using some light brown sugar. You can use any sugar that you have in your cabinet, but I prefer the light brown sugar just because I think the molasses flavor really complements the bourbon and the coffee. It's just perfect with it. And traditionally, some people use sugar cubes that you pour right on, or use granulated sugar and mix it all together, but we're just gonna consolidate the steps a little bit and make it a little bit easier for ourselves and just make this into a simple syrup. And it's really easy. All you want to do is you want to use equal parts sugar and equal parts water. We need about a tablespoon or so of the simple syrup, so I'm just going to fill this 1 ounce shot glass with about halfway with brown sugar. And then I'm just gonna add some hot water to it and give it a little stir so that all the sugar dissolves. And this really is to your own personal taste. If you want something to be a little bit sweeter, you can certainly add more, or if you just want to taste all that bourbon, you can omit it entirely if that's how you like it. I'm gonna boil some water. Gonna put it in the sink and fill it up with water. And we're gonna wait for it to boil. Yeah. It's a hit. We're gonna grab our heated water, bring it over, and I'm just gonna eyeball this, but you just wanna try to add equal parts to that. You can even add less and then add more if needed. But then all you just do is just take a little stir until all of the sugar has dissolved. It almost looks like a little shot of bourbon itself. We're using our double-walled insulated cup here, but you can use a traditional rocks glass. We're gonna pour our simple syrup. We're gonna break the seal, christen this bottle for our Father's Day cold brew 1.5 ounces of bourbon. We're gonna splash that in. We're gonna take a splash or two of bitters. This is to your own personal taste, but just a splash or two will suffice. And last but not least, we are going to take 2 ounces of our cold brew coffee and add that to our cup. You can use a few ice cubes that we're going to place right in there. Give this another gentle stir just to incorporate that. You can add a little bit of water, but the ice cube kind of functions in that way where it'll help dilute this just a little bit, but you can also adjust that to your taste. And our final touch for this is we're going to get a nice little peel from this orange, twist it over the glass so you get those wonderful citrus oils going into that. This is ready for pops. Ooh yeah, and there you have it. A simple, refreshing, cold-fashioned cocktail for Dad. For this whole recipe, visit the link down below. Show some loves in the comments or give us a thumbs up. And if you like more recipes like this, subscribe. We'll have a lot more coming out this summer. But in the meantime, enjoy. And cheers. Happy Father's Day from us at First Line Equipment.